Alrighty, today I have a 14-inch Husqvarna K760 demo saw here. It's going to be a mixed fuel 2-stroke gas-powered machine with a water hookup right here for irrigation. First of all, we're going to talk through a couple different blades. We sell blades and rent blades. We'll start off in the diamonds. We sell an ultra value. It's a 3 to 4-star diamond blade for $109.95. We also give the customer the option to rent the blade. So if they don't have a large job, they want to have a full 4 5/8 cutting depth the entire time of their job, we give them the option for a $30 blade rental, which is wear on the blade. It is not use of the entire blade. Your other option on demo saws is going to be abrasive blades. Abrasive blades do wear out as you're running them. They are much cheaper. We sell them for $11. Doesn't matter whether it's an asphalt, concrete, metal, brick and block. We sell them all for the same price. Downside to them, as you use them, they wear down, so you continuously get a smaller cutting depth as time goes on. I also brought you 2 different hole sizes. On a diamond blade, for our saws, we have flip arbors on the K760, or run 20 millimeter or a 1-inch arbor, which is the hole size right in the center. In case you're buying one of our blades for somebody else's saw, we do sell them in both sizes. You just want to make sure you know that arbor size before you purchase. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and use this abrasive blade for demonstration today. On these saws, they do have a neat holder right here for your wrench. Just pull that out. Make sure you replace it when you're not using it. That way you don't sit it down and lose it. And loosen off your bolt here. It does have a washer that's built in. It shouldn't come off whatsoever. This is that flip arbor I was talking about. Right now it's positioned in the 1-inch side. You can lift it off and spin it around. And it's 20 millimeter on the other side. 1 inch, 20 millimeter. Our particular blade that I selected today is a metal abrasive at a 20 millimeter arbor as indicated here. So we're going to flip that with the small side facing up. Place our blade on and make sure it falls down into that arbor. That way it's centered on there perfectly. Place our large washer followed by our bolt and small washer on there. Going to turn that on as quickly as we can and then tighten by holding on to the blade, putting your wrench on and tensioning it just like this. All you got to do is turn that blade until it tightens up. Flipping it up on the saw, make sure you replace that wrench as I said. You can change your angle of the deflector here by twisting it one way or the other in case you're doing a plunge cut into a wall, or standing up and holding the saw down. When starting the saw, you're going to want to make sure your off switch is pressed in. Squeeze in on your trigger and press in on this button right here. That's going to lock that trigger in place. You'll see the button stays pressed in. Pull out on your choke and prime right here several times. The machine, I think they indicate 4 times. I typically will prime it a few more than that. See, once the fuel comes in, what you're looking for is to prime all of that air out of the system. And simply put your leg down on it. That way the saw doesn't pull up when you pull up. When you want the saw to stop, just press out on the stop button just like that. When using water on this machine, you have 2 options. You can either screw your hose on like this or pull back on this yellow piece and remove it. Sometimes that's a lot easier to screw it onto your hose pipe. And then all you do is just pull back, slide in, and release, and that locks it right on place. When using blades, abrasives, and diamonds, lubricating your blade is a big thing, very important for the life of the blade. Much more important though on diamond blades than abrasives. To turn on your water flow and to shut it off, you have a lever right here. You have watermarks for on and a watermark with a line through it for off. On a Husqvarna, typically about 45 gives you the maximum water flow. It still gives you flow all the way, but for some reason they kind of do it a little backwards. Alrighty, and that's all I have today on the K760. Please see any of our other videos at abzrent-all.com.